morning, class. I am your science teacher for today. I am Daniela Di Panuncio, or you can call me Teacher Dan. So, before we formally begin our class, I want you to arrange your chairs first. Very good. I only see a few here. Where are the others? They're absent. So may I ask who is absent today? Who is not around today, class? So there are 6 absentees. Okay, thank you. So before we formally begin our lesson, I have 3 rules in this class. So it's just a simple class rules, but I want you to follow. So first is stop running inside our classroom. So every time I enter this classroom, I want you to just sit down. And I don't want you to saw you running and walking or moving around our classroom. I don't want you to see that. I just want you to sit down and relax. So the second one is, if the teacher are talking in front of you, you should what? Very good. You should listen. Or even your classmates, or even someone that is talking in front of you, you should listen. Very good. The third one is, you raise your hand if you want to answers, or you want to give some suggestions. Do not answer in chorus. Just raise your hands. It's just simple. Very good. So are you ready for our lesson for today? Very good. So, but before that, do you want some games first? Excuse me. So let's begin our games. So the game is called Guess the Missing Parts, the body parts of the animals. So are you ready? Very good. Let's begin. But first, I want you to tell the instructions or the mechanics of this game. So, complete those body parts of the animals that is missing. You should answer by raising your hands. Very good. So are you ready? Let's begin. Oh, what animal is this? A monkey. Very good. So which of the following is the missing part? Oh, look at the screen. Look at this picture. What is the missing body part of the monkey? Very good. The head, or the answer is the head. Very good. The next one. Which of the following is the missing part? Which of the following is the missing part of this picture? What animal is this? A bird. Very good. So what is the missing body part of this bird? Is it its head, tail, or wings? I don't want you to answer in chorus. I want you to raise your hand. Okay, you. Very good. The answer is wings. The next one here is the pig. Oh, which body part here is missing? Very good. The nose. So, are you having fun, guys? Are you having fun, class? Very good. So, are you ready to listen, or do you have any idea of what our lessons for today? Any ideas? Animals. It's about animals. Very good. What else? So, our lesson for today is about external body parts of the animals and their functions. So, are you ready to listen? Very good. So, the first one is the head. Excuse me. Head, it is where the mouth, nose, ears, tongue, and teeth are located. So, can you touch your head and you tell me what body parts you are going to use? Okay. When you are going to eat, what body parts you are going to use? Very good. Our mouth. So when we are going to see something, when you are going to see the colors of how beautiful our classroom is, what body parts that you are going to use? Very good. Our eyes. How about when you hear the loud noise outside this room? What body part are you going to use? Our ears. Very good. But when you are going to smell something, what body part you are going to use? Our nose. Very good. So, it is where the head, and it is where the eyes, nose, mouth, ears are located. Just like this dog. They have their ears, their eyes, their nose, their mouth, and the whole is the head. So the next one here is the body. So what is the body? What is the body, class? Yes, our body. It's like the overall. The body, it is the biggest part of our body. So, it is where the internal organs are located and safeguarded. So, just like animals, just like humans, animals have bodies too. So, just like this one, in the elephant, what can you observe in the elephant? Yes? It has a big body. Yes. Inside this body are their internal organs. Yeah. Just like the stomach, liver, and so on and so forth. So the next one here is our legs, or the legs of the animals. Legs are located below the body. So where are your legs? Very good. It enables the dog or the animals to run or walk. So can you stand up and then you try to walk and run or jump? Very good. So what body part do you use when you are going to walk, run, and jump? Very good. Our legs and also our feet. So the next one, these are the examples of legs. Legs of the monkey, legs of the frog, the dog, and the legs of the horse, just like this one. Horse have long legs. Next is tail. So tail, the part extending beyond the end of its body. So, the tail is extended part of the body of the animals. Do you have a dog inside your house? So the tail is used for balance and communications. So for the dog, for example, when you are going to go to your home after this class, your dog would definitely run coming from you. And when they wiggle their tail, it means that they are happy to see you. Yes, that is the function of the tail, which is to communicate that they are happy to see you. So the next one here is fur. So fur, it is a thick growth of hair that covers the skin of an animal. So, do you have fur, class? Or only the animals? Yes, hair only. So, the animals have fur. Is, for example, the panda. Or what else? What animals have fur? Dog, cat, what else? Lion. Very good. So fur is it is used to protect the skin of the animals. So when they feel heat, so they won't feel the heat and sun and the cold rather. So it protects their skin from the sun and from the cold. So the second one here is wings. So wings, these are set of special form leaves. Excuse me. On either side of a bird's body and use it for flying. So do you want to fly like a bird in the sky? No, because you don't have a wings. Only birds that have a wings. Just like this one. So which animal here have a wings? Oh, the bird. Very good. So the wings it enables the bird to fly to the sky. So the next one here is beak. So have you seen a bird that has a beak? In the zoo. Yes, it has a lot of birds over there. So beak, made of thin horn-like material. It is used for picking food. So the birds that have a beak they are going to use their beak when they are hungry. They're using their beak to pick up some foods, just like this one. And yes, here, which animals here that have a beak? This one. Very good. So can you tell me some other examples that have a beaks? Very good. A parrot, an eagle. Oh, very good. So how about you? Do you use your beak to pick some food? No, because we are going to use our mouth. The next one here is toes. These are attached to the foot, which are used by chickens and birds to maintain their balance. So for example, Which one here is the chicken or roasted? So these toes, they are going to use these toes to balance, because they're going to walk and they're going to use their toes. The toes only, they have only a small legs. Yes, very good. You stand up and then you walk. Oh, do you use your toes to walk for walking? Oh, very good. Oh, just sit down. Okay, the next one here is gills. It is located under the gill cover and it is used for breathing or respiration. So, what animals have a gills? Do you know what is gills? So, it is located under the gill cover and used for breathing. So, just like a fish, just like this one, a fish. So, the gill here is this one. They use this for breathing inside the ocean. So the fish won't drown by the water because of these gills. They use it for breathing. So, in humans, what are we going to use for breathing? Our mouth and nose. Very good. So the next one here is scales. It is the body covering of a fish which protect them from their environment. So it is the body covering of a fish. Scales. Just like a goldfish. Does the goldfish have these scales? Just a little bit, but this fish, mostly of fish, the big fish, have a scales. So it is used for protect them from their environment. Just like when they are going to have the sea urchin, the scales are going to protect them. Yes, very good. Fins. So the next one is fins. Fins are located in the different parts of the body of a fish. It helps the fish swim, especially in balancing and turning. So fins. Do you have seen a fish? Do you know what is fins? Fins is just like this one. Just like this one, that they can, just like it's like a wings, but it is called fins. So the next one here is no more. So do you understand our lesson for today, class? Very good. So now I want you to okay, let's recall our topic. So what is gills? What animals have a gills? A fish. Very good. How about animals that have a scales? Fish again. So how about fur? Fur animals. What animals have a fur? A panda. Very good. What else? Chicken. Chicken are feathers. They have feathers and not fur. So, very good. Cats and dogs have a fur. So, how about wings? What animals have a wings? The birds. So, what kind of birds? Eagle. parrot. Oh, very good. Lovebirds. Yes, that's correct. So, do you understand? So now, I will give you an assignment for you to pass tomorrow. I will send it to you later. So today, let's pray. Let's end our session for this class. I hope you learned something from this lesson, class. So let's pray. Let me have a prayer leader in front. So goodbye, class. Thank you for today.